Hey guys, so today I'm back at my grandparents' house because I just came and cut their grass out here in the back in their backyard. Since I didn't really have the time to mow their backyard yesterday because I was just too busy on blowing a lot of leaves out in their front yard. And so I'll probably cut their grass maybe one more time for this year, and then I'll get their lawnmower all winterized. And so yeah, I thought I'd do one little quick review on their electric lawn equipments that they have here, and also I'll throw in the Worx equipment, which I don't know if you would maybe consider them electric. Well, sort of, but they only require just a battery on them. And so yeah, I know there's probably some of these. I may have shown y'all some of them, some little videos, short clips, but never have shown y'all them out and about. So I'll just show y'all them. So right here is kind of start out with this. This is a Genie. See right there. Yeah, it's a Genie 1.5 peak horsepower, 7.8 amps. Says they're a power blower, which this is actually a shot vac. That's actually the shot vac motor. I'll show you their shot vac, which is actually right in there. So there's the tank for it. It's a 6-gallon, which they hardly ever actually use it as a shot vac. They mostly just use it as a leaf blower, which could also be converted into a leaf blower. It comes with a little tube on it. It's got a little flat end tube. I think you could probably even take it off as well to have it not blow as powerful, though. I don't really know for sure what the maximum velocity is on it, but it's not quite as powerful as our Toro super blower vac, though. But I kind of do find this one to be a little bit louder, though, than the Toro blower. It's fairly light too, about maybe just as light as the Toro. But I think the Toro might just be maybe just a tad lighter, but not much of a difference. So here's the on and off switch. Move it forward just to turn it on, and then back to turn it off. So if y'all want, I'll plug this thing in. Oh, this thing's all full of cobwebs. I'll plug this in and we'll turn it on and see how it runs. Yeah, it has kind of a long cord because it's, just like I said, it's really actually a shot vac motor, but it could also be converted into a leaf blower too. Alright, we'll plug this in, see how she sounds. Alright, and there's a bit of leaves right over there, so we'll just blow those leaves. Alright, so let's turn her on, see how she sounds. Ooh, you know, I kind of take that back. It actually is a little quieter than the Toro, but them bearings in this thing sounds awful. It probably hasn't been ran in many years, but anyways, definitely not quite as powerful as the Toro, but still a great to have. So let me just get this unplugged. Hang on a second. Yeah, not quite as loud as I would have thought it was, but anyways. Alright, so now let's move on with this machine here. So we have here it's a Black & Decker Edge Hog electric edger. See there? Black & Decker Edge Hog. And then we'll look at some of the specs right here. So it's a 11 amp motor, 60 hertz, type 3. So this thing's pretty much all dust, just with it just sitting in the garage and not being used anymore, just because I pretty much cut the grass. This was the replacement edger of my grandfather's old Briggs & Stratton edger right over there. I think that's like an early 70s edger. I think the problem with it is that it has no spark anymore. And so yeah. So just flip this over. So there's the blade right there. You just open this door like if you need to replace the blade. And I think that kind of adjusts for, I don't really quite know for sure. Has a three setting height adjuster, just on how deep you would want to edge. So yeah, so we'll plug this machine in and we'll see how it sounds. And I think I'll do a little test edge along here, since it was the grass has pretty much already been edged anyways, because I edged it yesterday. So I'll put the camera on the tripod this time. Plug it in. Just put the camera back. Alright, you should be able to see that. Plug this in, see how it sounds. Alright. Cool. Alright, so I'll set the camera right over here. I'll do a little test edge with it. Alright, that should work. Cool. Yeah, it didn't really quite do very much. Just like I said, it's already been edged it yesterday. So yeah. Alright, so now we'll move on with their electric trimmer. Let me get my camera off the tripod here. So they actually got two of these electric trimmers. They have just this one here, and then they have another one that's over at their other house. Okay, so this here is it's a Weed Eater model SG11 electric trimmer, kind of similar to what John 3800 has, but except John 3800 has the SG14. The 11 means that it's a 11-inch cutting width. Okay, so it's kind of hard to actually see all of this. So it's a where's the amperage on it? Oh, there we go. I was looking at 3.6 amp motor, 60 hertz, type 1. So yeah. So this thing here uses a .065 string. Kind of put it here in the sun so y'all can be able to see the string a little bit better. So yeah, this is a .065 string, probably the thickest, I mean the thinnest string that you would see. And so yeah, and it's a bump feed. You just tap on it just like an ordinary string trimmer. Alright, so we'll plug this machine in. So I'll get the camera on the tripod. So let me unplug the edger. Okay. I think that's correct. Alright, she's plugged in. Let's turn her on and see how she sounds. Yeah. It's a little noisy though. So I'll do a little trim video. I'll kind of trim along there from where I'd already had trimmed with the Echo PAS 230. Alright, that should probably work. Sure, I've got some cord here. Alright. She's a little loud though, but yeah, she's pretty powerful. And I thought I'll do a little demonstration on just tapping it, just to feed the string, just like an ordinary gas trimmer. Just turn it on and then tap it. That's how you do it. So, cool. I think that next year when I do when I do a lawn cutting video, over here I might actually use this trimmer. So, yeah. And now finally for the Worx equipment. These are they're only cordless equipment that they have. They're both 2 years old. So this one here is a Worx GT. It's a 2-in-1 trimmer slash edger. You also can convert it into an edger. So just to convert it as what you would do to convert it into an edger, move this all the way down as far as you can. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. Let me put the camera on the tripod just so y'all can see me doing this. Alright. All the way down as far as you can. And then, can you see? Y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. Loosen this up a little bit. Unlock it. And then twist this. And as you can see now it's an edger. I'll just convert this back to a trimmer. Alright. And we'll turn this thing on. See how it sounds. So this thing here, let me just flip it over for a second. I think this also uses a .065 string. It's a double helixed string. It's actually, to me it seems more thinner than a typical .065 though, but that's what it's actually considered though according to Worx. So it'll automatically feed the string automatically just when you would turn the machine on. No needing to bump on the head, just like with that trimmer. You know what? I don't even know if that thing actually did feed any string just when I tried tapping on it though, but who knows. So we'll turn this one on, fire it up, see how it sounds. You can hear this one is a lot. This trimmer is much more quieter than the weed eater. So we'll take it over here at this spot and I'll do a little trim that I just did earlier with the weed eater. Cool. Another great machine. Very lightweight too. A lot more lighter than the weed eater. Okay, and so now finally for a cordless leaf blower, also made by Worx. So this is what's called the Worx Air. It's a cordless leaf blower. Let's see, it has a, I don't know if it says, I don't know if it'll have the amperage rating for the motor though, but uses an 18-volt battery, and so does the Worx GT trimmer. So as you see, this machine blows at 120 miles per hour. Didn't say on how many CFMs. I'm not really quite sure. It's a relatively light leaf blower. It has like a little flat end tube. If it would have had a round tube, it probably wouldn't be quite as powerful. Alright, so let me take the battery out of this thing because the blower's battery was dead. Alright. Put the battery in this and we'll fire it up, see how it sounds. And I think on the Worx equipments nowadays, I think they now use the ones right now. I think they use the ion lithium batteries, which they'll last longer and they'll actually charge up a lot quicker. All right, let's turn this on. Look for some leaves somewhere. Oh, there's some leaves over there. All right, so we'll turn this on, see how it sounds. This machine's also really quiet too. Yeah, it's definitely not quite that powerful. I would recommend this blower mainly just for blowing off grass clippings off of the sidewalk, driveway, or patio. I don't think it has that good amount of power for leaves though. But it's still overall pretty good machine from Worx. It's kind of nice sometimes to use it every once in a while and save the gas in the blowers though, especially for this one, because I know this one uses a lot of gas, especially when using it a lot at full throttle. It loves that gas, especially even though with these gas prices now are so high. And so yeah, so these are my grandparents' their electric lawn equipment. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching.